How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here with another episode of Chucky. We're on episode number 5. Looking forward to getting into this episode and getting into the second half of this season, which has been really fantastic. I've really loved how amazing the quality of the first 4 episodes have been, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in the second half. Things have definitely escalated, especially with the last episode focusing on the fallout of what happened at Lexi's party and seeing how people were with Lexi encountering Chucky, and not just that though, but recognizing he was sentient, and that Jake had some very I think disgruntled would be a very big understatement to describe his sentiments to Lexi, but his very disgruntled feelings towards her. So it was really great stuff, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen with this episode. It's just going to get more and more intense. I can feel it. So with that said, let's get into episode number 5 of Chucky season 1. Let's go.
Oh, what the fuck am I?
Oh, come on. He's such a pussy, huh? I said, it's me.
Jesus, she is intense.
Not like that.
Oh.
Fuck off, Dwayne.
Damn it, Dwayne. I think Chucky, Charles, should I say, was low-key impressed.
Fucking run! That's a good shit.
Living life.
God, I love hospitals.
He really does love hospitals.
There. Jake, over there. Eat this, Chucky.
He's letting out a bit of it. Yep, this is why I was worried about him standing on that bucket. Lexi, I would probably move as well.
So gross. He's a freaking doll.
Maybe you left Hackensack.
No, he's a psycho back in his hometown on a mission. He's not leaving.
Yeah, he's not going to be like, my job here is done. Julia is going to get inquisitive.
We should tell him.
No, we can't bring him into this. He doesn't have the imagination.
Oh!
Faster.
Oh my god! Well, this is beautiful. This is wholesome as... Oh.
Arto's going to make this dump camera ready again in time for the New Year's Eve ball.
How much is that going to cost us?
Nothing. It's on the good people of Hackensack.
How are the people going to feel about their tax dollars?
I was going to say, let's up the tax.
They'll be happy to help.
It's always the
restore order
taxes.
and grateful for the sense of security.
You know, maybe get through to her a little more effectively.
She nearly burned the whole damn house down, Nathan. I'm running a little low on compassion at the moment.
Which I understand.
Like,
but
I know Lexi's
do
been
we
a
care more
problem.
about how our life looks or how it feels. You know,
But
Lexi's
one
hurting
has to wonder, where did she get it from?
Nathan is my least favorite Nathan. Just so you know.
Fucking hell.
How cool would it be?
This could be... Oh, I mean, this isn't a good look in front of all of them, Lexi. They are out the loop.
Yeah. Hand over the phone, Jake.
Juliet, drop it.
No.
Oh, someone's getting a little bit gel.
Ass back.
Boys, seriously.
Hey! Drop it.
It's like that scene from Toy Story 3, you know, with Lotso.
remember this, and neither did I.
How about Mom and Mayor? Did you think of that? Because that's the best I can do, and I do it pretty damn well if you
I
ask
think
me.
you've had too much wine tonight,
Nathan?
Michelle.
Nathan!
Getting a little bit problematic.
Stay. Oh my god. Little fucker's dead!
Yeah, he's dead. Definitely didn't transfer his soul into Tommy.
We can solve together. Okay?
Holy shit! Yes! Fuck yeah! That's Tiffany. That is Tiffany.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's never happened like that before.
Holy shit.
Me?
Oh, it's definitely you.
Chucky.
You know what, Tiff? You should be blonde.
Hey. There you go. Their first love at first sight or first stab.
He just won't let up. Did you know that last night?
Bree, your illness?
Shit. So that's the thing she's been
Stage 4
keeping.
cancer.
Shit. Oh my goodness.
I don't want to go through this alone. No matter how I treat my illness or what's going on at home.
Shit.
Bree,
I feel so bad for Brie, like,
let the people you love back into your life.
because this
Yeah.
loneliness is very soul crushing. Is this? Hey, we've got Nika and Tip.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I want to eat something.
Jesus Christ, you're always hungry.
Yeah, Mom.
Well, so am I, to be
you were
fair.
turning your mother, but that would be an improvement.
You know, my
Oh,
mother.
here we go
always
again.
told me, never let a man cock block you from what really makes you happy. And eating makes me happy.
Go get fat then.
Maybe I will. Go.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
What?
So are we dealing with a split personality situation with Chucky and Nika?
What day is today?
What?
What is the date?
Shit.
November 8th? I guess I don't know what.
It's been 2 weeks.
Please don't kill me.
2 weeks. Since
I'm not a killer. You don't
Curse.
understand.
Or cult, should I say.
Right now. I watched you murder.
I can save you. I can fight him.
Chucky!
it's gonna bring
My
Chucky back, isn't it?
Growling like a lion, and this lion.
Hey. Best if we keep this Nika bullshit between us, huh? It'll be our little secret.
Don't worry, I think he's gonna stay silent, if you catch my drift. Oh.
Hell.
Jake thought Chucky was alive, and he killed his dad, and he killed Oliver, and the cop. at the
Let's see if
hospital,
he's gonna
and the
believe-
housekeeper too, and he wouldn't stop killing.
Let's
so
put let's
he cut him
put
into
let's
pieces, now he's
put
dead,
the
so everyone
question
can
to
stop
the
worrying about
test.
it. You can stop worrying about it too.
If you don't want to tell me what's going on, fine.
There you go.
Acquaintance or loved one. Second, I am here to tell you that Hackensack has never been safer. We are still the best darn big little city in America.
Third, you're an idiot.
I think you're getting quite
It's
the popular
important that you
reception.
understand that I am doing everything in my power to keep you all happy,
Including
and
rising the
because nothing
taxes.
is more important to me.
Principal McVeigh.
Holy shit! I fucking love this show. Oh my god. Are you fucking recording this, you fucking psycho? Of course. I'm surprised he didn't wake up Caroline, to be fair. Hi, mate.
Hi, I'm Tommy. Wanna play?
Yeah, I had a feeling he would transfer his soul into Tommy. As soon as you saw the crispy Chucky, I'll call him that. Oh, technically he's been in that state quite a few times in, you know, Child's Play entirely. But yeah, as soon as he saw Crispy in the in Caroline's room, you're like, okay, well, surely this can only mean one thing, because yeah, don't think Chucky would appreciate being vulnerable like this. And you know, a fresh set of boots, ready to cause more havoc. So yeah. Oh man, but this is great. This is really, really great. And I definitely feel like things are setting up really, really nicely. You thought, like, you had Jake and Co think, okay, we've won. No more problems, right? Although, I feel like we kind of had the idea, like, okay, well, enjoy these small moments of victory while you can, because of the fact that Chucky has probably decided to shift his soul to the other doll. Ooh, pardon me. But there is all, because I did have a few ideas in regards to what could have potentially happened. The other was being a, you know, second, because obviously, as Nika mentioned, and given how Cult of Chucky was, there was the possibility, okay, it's a second Chucky, because I had that notion in the last episode about the fact that there are two Chuckies in the hospital. So yeah, but ooh, great episode. I'm sure with the killings that has been happening in Hackensack, heads are definitely going to be rolling after that last bit. Terrible. Oh yeah. I am really, really excited though to see what's going to happen with the fact that, well, if there was any thoughts that Jake would be in the clear in regards to what happened to that detective in the last episode, I'm sure he's definitely going to be in the clear now, because you can't really. Yeah, he's there in the audience. I mean, Devon's mom even saw them touch hands. So yeah, I was so happy with their kiss as well. Like, it was just you know, a really, really wholesome bit. There was no dramatics or whatnot. Both characters, but both Devon and Jake, they were happy because they thought the evil had been vanquished. And I can imagine that the majority of viewers would have seen, would have seen all the kids celebrating and thought, you poor sweet summer children, I guess. No, they all got their hopes up, obviously, and we, like, those who followed the Child's Play legacy, we know the score. Chucky Life, Soul Transference, should I say? Especially when you have the second, or the Crispy doll in the room. So, yeah, I gotta say though, that moment where Crispy Chucky saw his replacement with Caroline, it was giving me Toy Story 3 vibes. You know, when Lotso saw his replacement and was a bit burnt out by that. Yeah, it was giving me deja vu. I wouldn't be surprised if it was deliberate as well. So, yeah, but oy, man. That was really, really great, though. It was really wonderful to have Tiffany and Nika arrive on the scene. I think that was a case that was inevitable, especially after Cult of Chucky. And what I really liked was that they didn't focus too much on the recap section, but decided to fill in the little blanks, I guess, just in case those people have not seen Curse or Cult of Chucky. So, because obviously Nico was very fundamental in both films. And not just that, though, but there is a really, really big tragedy with Nika's character. She's probably... obviously, you've got Andy there, who Chucky has tormented since the very start of the Child's Play franchise. But I think Nika, given her story, how everything began in Curse of Chucky, and just how things were just escalated to a very, very sadder direction in Cult of Chucky. I think for me, Nika is probably the most tragic character in the Child's Play franchise. Especially when you see her current predicament right now, where you have Chucky basically being in control, and there seems to be like a split personality thing going on, where, certain bits will trigger Nika to come back to the surface, seemingly. And it's been 2 weeks since Nika was last conscious, so it is really, really sad about the situation of her being taken advantage of, and not just that, though, but the fact that she's been in hibernation for 2 weeks. Last thing she remembers was Chucky basically performing that soul transference in Cult of Chucky. So, yeah, it is really, really sad. But I gotta say, Fiona did do a very, very spectacular job in regards to being able to play both Charles and Nika. And for, I guess, the viewer to be able to tell the differences, the nuances in her performance was just really great, because you could tell, like, okay, this is Nika, and then you could tell, oh, this is Charles. So it was really, really great. Like, the little details just are really, really great to absorb. So, yeah, but, yeah, you've got, you don't just have Tiffany and Charles just basically bickering to each other again, but also their origins as well, which was really, really great. I kind of had a low-key thought that the blonde person would have been Tiffany, because Tiffany's obviously blonde. But no, it was... as soon as things escalated in the room, I was thinking, wait, is this gonna be Tiffany? So yeah, I really, really loved exploring just how chaotic their first interactions were, but also, like I said, in regards to seeing them in present day, of course they're still going to be bickering to each other. There is that, kind of love that she has with Charles, but at the end of the day, they do have a very, very antagonistic kind of relationship as well. I mean, you see it with Bride, you see it with Seeds, and now we got this new opportunity to kind of tell their story, really. So yeah, it will be very, very interesting to explore that now that they are both in the show. So yeah, how they will be a nuisance to the kids is going to be very, very interesting to explore. And not just that, though, but now that we have Tommy Chucky, running about, and now we've got Tiffany and Charles included, it's just... It is just very, very fitting because you have the kids celebrate about the fact, we don't need to worry anymore, etc. But now things have just escalated by quite a bit because, they thought, okay, well, Chucky is the only real issue that we are facing at the minute. Oh no, there is something on the horizon, obviously, with Tiffany and Charles. So yeah, but they might also sabotage each other as well. Wouldn't be the first time. So they could they could affect each other as the remaining few episodes do go on. But we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. So yeah, but. Oh, it was really, really great of an episode. I will say I am kind of warming to Lexi a bit because of the fact that she is in On the Known, of course, and we saw how we saw how Lexi's mother was just being an absolute pain in the ass in this episode. Not just is she just shafting over the people, of course, to cover her damages, but also just the hostility, really, like especially when she was taking it out on her partner. Yeah, it was just really, really, and just the way she had, she was so out of touch at the conference thingy-mabob. You saw how everyone was so pissed off with her, and then she was just acting like she did nothing wrong. So, yeah. So, see, with Lexi's father, he seems to have a really, really good heart about things. He cares so much for Caroline and is sympathetic to an extent to Lexi. I mean, he's had his fair share of gripes to Lexi before, but I feel like you could, in terms of Lexi's attitude, you could really get a tell of where she gets it from. So, yeah, she was just pissing me off in this episode, but Lexi wasn't. Surprised, I know. But she was in a bit of a bind anyways because Junior was watching the trio like a hawk. And, I like the fact that she was very, very honest about what's been going on. Junior obviously disregarding it. But it's just to prove a point, really, because it's going to sound ludicrous, isn't it? And you know what? It probably is in your mind, but it's all true. But no one's going to believe it because, there's no such thing as a killer plastic doll running around Hackensack slashing everyone. So, yeah. But I really, really have loved this episode so much. It was also really, really sad, but great to kind of get swerved on what's happening with Brie because the assumption for me was that she was that there was some kind of an affair going on, or something like that. But no, she's just been hiding about the fact that she has stage 4 cancer, and not just that though, but the fact that she is so lonely and she doesn't really have anyone to talk to. Just it just adds a very, very, very sad scenario of her situation because. Yeah, like I said, you just expected her, okay, well, are they leaning towards a cheating angle or something like that? But the reality of the situation is more and more depressing because it's not just the fact that you're fighting this illness, but you're also very, very alone. You don't have anyone to talk to about this. So I was, I guess really glad with how they handle things with Brie's story. But yeah, it was a really, really great episode that really does establish new things, I would say, in regards to Tiffany and Nika, or Charles, should I say, being involved in this, and potentially over the course of these next 3 episodes are going to be a nuisance to the kids as they try to stop. They try to go round 2, I guess, with Chucky. So yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see where things do go. But again, I am really, really loving this show. It's just been a really, really fantastic journey, and you know, I think this episode really escalated things. So I'm excited to see how episode 6 does perform. But yeah, pretty awesome stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!